Here we have the mock-up that I've created to duplicate your transfer press application. This is our standalone tripod arrangement, which I'm using as the vertical column where your warning sticker is situated. This is our milling machine, which is duplicating the transfer press. This option has the two horizontal arm sections where the tooling that's required for the transfer press would have to be lifted onto this part of the arm. There would be a base of some sort and possibly a jack screw which can be used to make slight adjustments up and down. The clamp where it's bolted or welded to your vertical column could be situated at the correct height so that there'd be a minimum of adjustment required here to bolt your tooling to the transfer press. So how this option would work is the arm is out of the way, the tooling is placed onto the end of the arm, is then swung into the vicinity where it has to be bolted onto the transfer press. The pins or bolts where it would be anchored could be adjusted with a jack screws up and down slightly. Once the tooling is in place, then the arm can be moved back out of the way such that it's no longer in the way of the operator, and the operator can then continue with his other duties. This is the second option, where I now have a vertical arm section placed on the two horizontal arm sections, and you can see the gas strut which supports the weight of the tooling. With no weight on the end of the arm, the vertical section is in an upright position. As weight gets placed onto the arm, it will achieve a neutral buoyancy position, and to simulate the 70 pounds of tooling, I will be adding 70 pounds of barbells onto the arm so that you can see exactly what it looks like when the arm is weighted down with the tooling. I'm going to lift the 70 pounds of barbells onto the arm to simulate the 70 pounds of tooling that you would be using to load into your transfer press. So once the 70 pounds is placed on the end of the arm, it achieves this neutral buoyancy position. It is then quite easy to move up and down into position around your transfer press in order to facilitate anchoring by bolt or by pin the tooling into the transfer press. So like before, this would just move to your transfer press. Because of the weights hanging down, I can only move so far into the press, but the idea is there where the tooling would be mounted somewhere at this level, and it will be moved into the transfer press to allow the operator to not have to lift that weight while he's bolting it into position. One thing I would have to caution you on is that when the 70 pounds is bolted on, the arm returns back to its vertical position. So it will want to spring back to that point. But again, folds up out of the way so that the operator can then continue working with his job on the transfer press. There is the capability of placing the vertical arm section in its neutral buoyancy position even without any weight added by the use of these hooks on the hinge assembly. Basically, the arm hooks underneath here, brings this down to a level more user-friendly for the operator to load the tooling at this point. Then once the tooling has been placed on it, the arm can be freed from this position and placed over into the transfer press. To release the arm from this position, all you would do is press down and allow it to go up. Here, there it is in the neutral position. I'll place the barbells on the arm so that you can then see how it would help with helping the operator to load the tooling. So here you have the tooling loaded on now, and the arm is free to move. And it can now be placed at the transfer press.